KRTX here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. Today's Monday, so I'm going to say happy Monday. Hopefully you had an enjoyable weekend. It seems as though it flew by quickly for me. I can't believe that we are already here. It's Monday. We're in the middle of November. 2019 is about to wrap up extremely quickly. So I hope you're taking stock of your trading in terms of where you were, where you are, and where you want to be. So, like I told everyone yesterday in our free newsletter, jump ahead, right? Get ahead of the crowd and start figuring out exactly what you want your trading to look like in 2020. Anyway, so let's just jump in. Actually, before we do that, I always like to welcome. So welcome and thank you for dropping in. Do me a solid in the comment section. Just drop a comment. You can say hello, thumbs up to this video, like it, and subscribe to our channel if you are not already subscribed. Anyway, on your screen right now is the SPY S&P 500 daily chart. Going back to February of 2019, but we usually go back to about 2017, 2 years worth of data. So we closed at 311.98 today. This market continues to push forward despite everything that's going on out there. Insane. Once again, hitting all-time highs, right? So today we went as high as 312.28, all-time highs. Amazing strength, amazing resiliency in many respects from the market. So it's really hard to argue a bear case when, with all that's going on, from trade wars with China to impeachment hearings to just about everything. So with all of that going on, we are still hitting all-time high. So again, very hard right now at this juncture to argue a bear case. So again, like I indicated in previous videos, as long as we can stay above, for me, that 293 to 295 area. Now that's an area that we have not really traded above with any level of sustainability since June of 2019. So prior to this year, prior to June of this year, we have never traded above that 293 level. We did it in June, although that was not sustained. Again, you can see by this red arrow, although we broke through in June, right? We broke above those levels. We had a bit of a pullback. Then we tried once again to break through those levels. Very successful, right? We did it back in early September of 2019. Once again, we pulled below that 293, 295 mark. And then we finally did it once again in October of 2019. It seems as though the third time's the charm, because we've managed to, again, remain above that level. So as I've indicated before, if we can continue to trade in this manner, I can see the market topping out or getting to around 328 to 330. So that's still about 4 to 6% left of upside. All right, so that's my take on the SPY. What else? All right, so we have the IWM now. This is a daily chart again, going back to 2017. We're off about 0.27% on the day. You can see a quote here of 158.51. However, despite the fact that we have not managed to actually sustain successfully a break above 160, we are kind of like congregating in that area, right? You can see it right here. If I zoom in, we are just kind of like hanging out there, in my opinion, sort of waiting for that catalyst or waiting for that final push to actually break free and above that 160 level. And I've been saying this for quite some time, but I really do believe that this time around, if we can break above 160, if the SPY continues to do what it's doing, that level will eventually hold in the IWM, and we can start to actually trend up versus trading sideways like we have for the past 2 years. We'll finally be able to break free of this 2-year range and trend up the way you're seeing with the SPY. And if we can do that again, not to sound repetitive, but this is what I see. I can see us at minimum getting to that 173 level, which is about 13 points or so left of upside. But for the IWM, the key is we have to break free. I say break free because I feel like as though we've been in a cage, right? But we need to get above that 160 level. If we can do that, I think it's going to be clear skies from there. What else? All right, and then let's do an update on ticker AMC daily chart. It's off about 3% on the day. I wanted to just sort of demonstrate that, again, this is one of my all-time favorite patterns to trade the channel. They don't always work, and when they don't work, I feel like you get clear signs, and when it doesn't work, it is good to get out of that trade. If not, obviously, as you can see with this particular chart, the damage can be very harmful to your trading account. So anyway, the channel here, you can say started in 2014, broke the lower end of that channel in July of 2017. If you did not get out, you can see you would have lost a lot more money. Let's see here. Then another channel was established in 2017 to around 2019, about 2 years, and we actually traded this particular channel rather successfully in the premium member community. I don't remember exactly where we got in, but more than likely it was at the lower end of the channel, which was around $13-14, and you can see here, I believe we rolled it up almost to around $20. Now, you can see the stock here tried to actually get back into its previous channel when it let me clone this so you can see when it tried to break through this resistance level here of around $20. That did not happen, right? It could not sustain that break, and then it fell back right down. You would have, had you have taken the trade when the stock got to around 12-13, it would have been a successful trade. However, if you did not get out this time around May of 2019 when it broke, then again you find yourself in some trouble. So again, channels work, as you can see. You got the bounce here, you got the bounce, you got the bounce, you got the bounce here, so on and so forth. But once the channel breaks, then it's safe, you can say, to actually get out. Anyway, so there's a question mark here today because this, we can call it this like mini channel here, right? So we have channel number 1, channel number 2, now channel number 3 is emerging here. Now, will we break this channel, right? Will we break below that 850 level and drift lower, or will we get that bounce like we saw here, here, and here? That's to be seen, all right? But that's my update and my take on ticker AMC. What else? All right, so let's wrap it up and round it out with ticker KRTX. Daily chart, obviously a huge winner on the day. Stock is up over 400%. Insane, right? Over 400%. Stock recently IPO'd back in July of 2019 at a share price of around $16. Yes, $16. So within a few short months, you can see it sitting here at 96. Today's high went as high as 100 before the stock pulled back. So if anyone actually got into this particular stock at around 16 and find themselves sitting on about 500-600% gain, huge congrats. Anyway, so what do I see in the chart? And before I go there, why is the stock up? Right, so I took a bit of notations, and the stock is up based on positive phase 2 clinical trials data in the treatment of acute psychosis in patients with schizophrenia. So I guess huge move in terms of their phase 2 in the clinical trials, and that's why the stock is actually up so much. Anyway, one of these low floats, so it can definitely run clearly. As you can see, it's up 400%. So heading into tomorrow, you definitely want to pay attention to what's going on in pre-market and how the stock opens up. If we open up above 96 and take out today's high of 100, I can clearly see the stock going to around 125 to 150, believe it or not. Despite this move, if it still continues in pre-market tomorrow and into open, expect this to trade up to 125 to 150. Right now, it's slightly down in after hours, a mere 6%. I mean, considering what it did today, 400% for it to just be down about 6% in after hours, for me, that's not too much. So anyway, pay attention to what goes on in pre-market. If we can open up above 96 and get above 100, I can definitely see this running to around 125 to 150, all right? So that's my take on ticker KRTX. We're going to wrap it there. Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com. If you enjoyed any portion of this video, I'd like you to do 3 things for me, right? 3. 1, comment in the comment section. What did you think about my AMC analysis? A little bit all over the place, but what are your thoughts? IWM, SPY, KRTX. Did you get into this trade? Let me know. Let everyone know. Huge congrats. First thing, comment. 2, I do videos daily, Monday through Friday. So make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina. And then lastly, the last thing I want you to do for today. Lastly, my friend, I've been trading for a long time, over 15 years, closer to 20. So if you think you can learn anything from me, definitely head on over to our website, ShortMeTina.com. Sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening. And as always, thank you for the support. I will talk to you tomorrow. Also, before I close out, I will be in Dallas this week. So if anyone is in the Dallas area and want to hook up and say hello to me, just let me know. You can send me an email at tina@shortmetina.com, or you can reply in the YouTube section, YouTube comment section, and I will get back to you. All right. Again, I'll be in Dallas this week. So if you are in the area and want to stop in and meet up, just let me know. All right. Talk to you tomorrow.